Organizers expected 2,000 people to show up for the first legally permitted rally in 10 days, aimed at seeking U.S. support for Hong Kong's reform movement. They got many, many, many more. Attendees poured into a small square in central Hong Kong Monday night to show their support for the U.S. Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Act. The bill would require the U.S. to annually review Hong Kong's special economic status and would allow sanctions on figures who are deemed to be suppressing basic freedoms in the Chinese region, which has its own laws and systems separate from the mainland.
It is a time for the world to react, because this is not only the fight for Hong Kong people, it's a fight for the world. It's a fight for democracy and freedom. And that's what the Americans stand for.
Been taking care of the whole world. They are the world police. I think they should do that job just to make peace for the whole world.
The bill has bipartisan support and could go to a vote as early as this week. 2 Republican senators visited Hong Kong over the weekend to express their support.
Sometimes the fate of one city defines the challenge of a whole generation. 50 years ago, it was Berlin. Today, it's Hong Kong. The free people of the world are standing with you so that we can all say that we're Hong Kongers now.
Every weekend since June, residents of this Asian economic hub have jammed the streets to demand reform. Protesters feel Beijing is tightening its grip over the city and limiting freedoms. Recent protests have resulted in clashes between the police and protesters and provoked condemnation from pro-Beijing officials who call the emboldened protesters terrorists. This year's protest started over a now-withdrawn extradition bill, but evolved to 5 main demands for greater freedoms and civil liberties. But China is not budging. On a visit this week to Nepal, Chinese President Xi Jinping said anyone attempting to split China will end in crushed bodies and shattered bones. But these determined Hong Kongers seem undeterred by that threat, leaving this dense city of 7.4 million people caught between 2 superpowers. Anita Powell, VOA News, Hong Kong.